Science debunks the great jawline myth. You've seen the videos. You've read the comments. Do this one weird exercise for a chiseled jawline in a week. Get a model to your jawline with this 7-minute morning routine. The internet is obsessed with getting that sharp, defined jaw. But what if I told you that most of it was a lie? What if all the weird faces, strange rubber gadgets, and bizarre tongue postures aren't just useless, but they can actually do more harm than good? The web is flooded with jawline myths that are just wasting your time. You've been sold this idea that you can spot train your face into submission, like doing crunches for a six-pack. The problem? That's not how your body works. So I talked to the experts and dug through the research and separated the real science from the bro science. And the truth is, a defined jawline isn't about some silly exercise routine. It's about fundamental biology that they're not telling you about. Today we're debunking the myths and revealing the scientifically proven methods that actually work. And if you're serious about not just improving your jawline, but transforming your entire physical impression and building unshakable confidence, this is for you. My private coaching program is designed to give you a step-by-step, no BS roadmap. This is for guys who are done playing games and want a guaranteed plan to get results. To join, check out the first link in the description or the pinned comment below. Section 1. The Great Jawline Myth. Why facial exercise don't work. First, let's kill the biggest myth right out of the gate. The idea that you can reshape your jaw with targeted exercises. The kiss to the ceiling, chin lifts, the exaggerated vowel sounds. The claim is that by working these tiny facial muscles, you can somehow burn fat and sculpt the area. The only problem? There is zero rigorous scientific evidence to back this up. One small study found slight improvements in cheek fullness for women after 20 weeks of exercises. But that's a world away from a chiseled jaw. Worse yet, overtraining these muscles doesn't build your jaw. It can actually stretch your skin and speed up wrinkles and fine lines. You're literally trading a soft jaw for a premature crow's foot. These exercises cannot, under any circumstances, change your bone structure. That's decided almost entirely by your genetics. No amount of facial exercises are going to change the shape of your mandible. So if these exercises are just a complete bust, what's the first real step? Section 2. Truth 1. The essential role of body fat. The single biggest factor in revealing your jawline is lowering your overall body fat percentage. Think of it like getting a six-pack. You could do thousands of crunches. But if those abs are hidden underneath a layer of fat, you're never going to see them. It's the exact same with your face. You can have the bone structure of a Greek statue, but if it's buried under facial fat, no one will ever know. Fat is stored all over the body, and for many men, the face and neck are prime real estate. This leads to submental fat, the double chin, which completely hides the jawbone. And no, you can't spot reduced fat. Doing chin lifts won't magically burn fat from your chin. To lose fat from your face, you have to lose fat from your entire body by being in a calorie deficit and weight training. So when does the magic happen? For most men, you will see a much more defined jawline at around 10 to 15% body fat. The lower you go, the sharper the definition gets. This comes down to a balanced diet and regular exercise, especially cardio and resistance training. It's not a quick fix and it's not glamorous, but it's the most scientifically sound way to let your natural bone structure shine through. Section 3. Myth number 2. It's all genetics. And introducing mewing. This brings us to the next myth, that your jawline is all genetics, and you're just stuck with what you've got. While your genetics are the main blueprint for your bone structure, they aren't the only thing at play. And this is where we have to talk about one of the most controversial trends, mewing. Mewing is all about tongue posture, specifically pressing your entire tongue flat against the roof of your mouth. The theory, polarized by the controversial orthodontist John Mew, is that this constant pressure can guide your facial growth up and forward, creating a stronger jawline over time. Proponents claim it fixes everything, but you need to hit the brakes and look at the science. Right now, there is a serious lack of quality clinical trials to support the idea that mewing can dramatically reshape an adult's face. Those jaw-dropping before and after photos you see, it often features teenagers who are going through puberty when faces naturally change anyway. This is exactly the kind of dangerous misinformation that can set you back years. Instead of falling for risky trends, what if you had a proven safe and effective system for improvement? In my private coaching program, I work directly to help you build a personalized plan that gets results without the risk. If you're ready to stop guessing and start building, hit the first link in the description or the pinned comment below. Even more concerning are the official warnings. The American Association of Orthodontics has directly warned against mewing, stating it lacks scientific evidence and comes with serious risk. They caution that trying to move your own teeth and jaw can lead to misalignment bites, gaps, and even speech problems. In fact, the technique's founder, Dr. John Mew, was stripped of his dental license for promoting these unsupported claims. I'm not suggesting that you don't put your tongue against the roof of your mouth, but to think that is going to completely change your jawline is not true. Section 4, Truth 2, the science of posture and breathing. But the whole conversation around mewing isn't totally useless. It accidentally highlights two really important scientifically backed habits that do affect your facial appearance, your posture and your breathing. Let's start with breathing. Neuroscientist Dr. Huberman has spoken about how nasal breathing is essentially good for your health. When you breathe through your nose, your tongue naturally rests on the palate, which is the correct oral posture you're looking for. Chronic mouth breathing does the opposite. Your jaw hangs slack, your tongue drops, and over many years, this can contribute to a longer, flatter face with a weaker chin. Making a conscious effort to breathe through your nose is a game changer. Then there's your overall body posture. You live in a world of tech neck, constantly hunched over on the laptop or phone. This forward posture doesn't just cause neck pain, it weakens the muscle under your chin, creating the look of a double chin and softer jawline. You can see a visible difference right now. Just sit or stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, and align your head over your spine. Try this in the mirror. The effect is instant, as opposed to the opposite, shoulders hunched over, head down, and slouching. You can see the visible difference and feel it. Section 5, truth number 3, the real jawline exercise, chewing. So if face yoga is out, is there any exercise that actually works? Yes, but it's the one that you were designed to do, chewing. The muscles that give the back of your jaw that wide, squared off look is the masseter muscles. It's one of the main muscles for chewing or mastication. And just like any other muscle, the masseters can grow. It can be hypertrophied through resistance training. Our modern diet of processed soft foods mean that our jaw muscles are essentially retired. Think about what our ancestors ate: tough meats, fibrous roots, all vegetables and fruits. Our muscles were worked out all day long. You can stimulate this by eating more hard, chewy foods. Another popular method is chewing tough gum like mastic gum, or using specialized jaw trainers. And this is a huge but. You have to be extremely careful. Overtraining your masseter muscles put you at a significant risk for TMD, which is a joint disorder. This can cause chronic jaw pain, clicking headaches, and even locked jaw. If you already have jaw pain or clicking, avoid these exercises completely. Obviously, chew your food, but don't push yourself to chew more than you need. If you decide to try it, start very slow and build up over time. The goal is to gently strengthen a muscle, not destroy the dedicated joints that are attached to it. So let's put the great jawline myth to bed. The key isn't some 7-minute face workout routine or a risky, unproven tongue posture. The science points to a much more straightforward, holistic approach. First and most importantly, lower your body fat percentage to reveal the strong bone structure that you were born with. You can't admire a sculpture if it's hidden under a blanket. Second, nail the fundamentals. Good posture and nasal breathing. Pull your head back from your screen and close your mouth. Let your jaw sit where it's supposed to. And third, if you want to build a stronger, wider jaw, focus on the right muscle, the masseter, through mindful chewing while being extremely aware of the risk, of course. Forget the myths. Forget the quick fixes. Focus on these 3 evidence-based pillars. It's not the easy answer the internet wants to sell you, but it's the one that will actually work. If you're tired of the myths and want more science-backed info for men, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're ready to take all of this knowledge and put it into a personalized action plan that will accelerate your results, my private coaching program is your final step. I will personally guide you through the process of building a stronger, more defined look. This is your chance to get direct, unfiltered guidance that you need. To get started, click the first link in the description or the pinned comment below, and let's get to work.